Hello. We have ourselves a game. I don't remember what game this is. 5 maybe? Yeah, probably 5. And it's against Chaos. We're actually up team value, which is always weird. Okay. It does. Maybe there's a bit of... yeah. Okay. I thought it was just random typing, but that does seem to have formed words. Wow. Piling on before Mighty Blow. That's a... And Claw there as well. I mean, they could do some work, honestly. Piling on does give you another chance at the armor break. Not being a good start, but early Chaos is that way. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? I dig the aggressive tactic of going for the really aggro skills before you've even taken the skill that makes them, like, super good, but it could pay off. I mean, it actually really could. We've sacked our movement 5 linemen and brought in our second witch, because I'm trying to... I feel like I've mentioned this a couple times, but I'm just trying to get everybody blodged up as fast as possible. That's the plan. The Agility 5 guy, of course, threw a kink in that, but you can't turn down Agility 5. But other than that, that's the plan. I don't think we've actually managed to level anybody else. I could be wrong now. Okay, we've leveled one other person. And because I've brought in the witch, we're actually going to have to put him on the front line here. Problem with filling up your positionals is that you, you know, you take away hiding spots. They're doing 3 rerolls, no Apo yet. Surprisingly. It'd be very interesting to see how these skills do without their friends. Looks like this guy might have got... I mean, it depends. I was going to say he might have got another casualty since he got it, but that could just as easily be that he scored a touchdown and then got an MVP, right? So, who can say? Who can say? It's a bit you can't, like, do stats at a glance by, like, clicking on them and then, like, right-clicking and bringing up, like, a little stat box. That would be a cool feature. I mean, totally unnecessary, but kind of cool. There's definitely some, you know, UI stuff that they could have brought in like that. Like, maybe you could right-click them and, like, bring up the skill in a way that it doesn't disappear every time you try and, like, go hover over it and then somebody does something and it just makes that disappear. That'd be kind of cool as well. Maybe that kind of thing will come in time in Blood Bowl 3. Certainly possible. I love this kit, I gotta say. Alright, I mean, a Blitz is pretty tasty, but I don't know how much it'll do here. I mean, we're gonna Blitz, that's for sure. And put a little pressure on the old backfield. I mean, or not. Let's see. Yeah, sure, let's put a little pressure in here. I don't really know what else we can slip through, to be honest. Oh, he does have a guy with block that I didn't notice. We've got to pressure the other side a touch as well. So we'll do this. And we'll just try and protect the Agi guy. No point in getting him killed first turn. So, not the craziest of blitzes, but due to the positioning of the ball. Straight for the pylon guy. Okay. I see how this is going to be. Could be a KO. It is a KO, so no pile-on necessary. Piles on, going for full removal. Turns it to a stun. I'm gonna guess that this is not a super experienced player, or somebody that's just playing kind of sort of, you know, for silliness. Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a 1 dice. I mean, in theory... In theory, this could be a good game for us, because obviously our opponent is not super experienced, but... as we've already shown, if we just... if we get sort of deleted from the game, it may not matter, we might lose anyway. That has happened a bit lately. Doesn't want to hit this without bringing in an assist, which he could very easily do. I mean, if that had been a 1 in 9 on those 2 blocks there, it's pretty much, we're just going to go score, right? Sort of protecting the ball, somewhat. That's a block you wanted to make first. Yeah, I might be... Yeah, I think here is better. I like that move. I mean, I don't like it, but I like it from him. Although it does mean that's still a 1 dice, so I don't know if I'd have done that, or... Maybe I'd have moved him up here to help block, and then moved this guy over for the assist. That's probably what I've been looking to do. Oh, he's got the claw here. It's pity this guy's here, we could take advantage of the frenzy, but... Alright, let's see. No problem there. You can get back down the pitch, but it's going to be hard to get it safe, right? Probably should move this guy over. I think he's thinking about it, although it does kind of free up the middle for us to kind of come on through, doesn't it? So maybe he won't. He could just move him here and then not take a block, but the temptation might be too strong. Alright, so do we punch this guy and then run through? I think so. Or attempt it anyway. Very nice. Could take this block. I'm actually going to follow that. Might 1 dice the warrior here. Oh, he's got an injury there. I'm actually going to leave that. No, we'll follow it. We're trying to apply some heavy pressure here, so... Because, you know, we've already got 1 guy out. You know, that could continue to be a problem, so hitting him while we can seems like a good plan for life. Ooh, I think he wants to hit this guy. Is he going to put the GFI in? He is. Oh. I was a bit worried about running him here, but I didn't want to do GFIs needlessly. Gets him. I mean, the good thing about this, if you want to look for a positive, is that he's totally piling this on. is that he hasn't broken through our line, so how does he get the ball safe here? I guess he can somewhat envelop us and make it hard to dodge out, maybe? Or I will roll a million GFIs, I suppose also could be a thing. You know what? He could bring this guy here and then bring the ball down here. Bring this guy into screen here and kind of leave it in a screen back here. I don't mind that. Oh, he's actually done that. Oh, that's disappointing. So then the ball should come down like here or something. Somewhere in the vicinity. Could jam this guy in here, that'd be annoying. But his team is a bit fractured, right? So we gotta look on the positive side here. Applejack getting hit, perhaps unnecessarily. Need him to roll some bad blocks, but we've also not got that much block, so, you know. It's not like we're exempt from rolling bad blocks. We do have a lot more blockers, but... We could put in an assist here. For 2 GFIs, and then come over. That feels like probably the best option here. Because yeah, I think that's probably the best option. I think we have to stand a few people up. Not this guy, though. That's genuinely disappointing. The way this team is set up, I can't really afford to do that. Hey, we knocked somebody down. I mean, she's in a pickle, isn't she? I mean, the way I'm looking at this is we're still in a relatively dangerous position, so don't go nuts, you know? Hey, we didn't get powered on the witch. That's our new witch. That'll be why. It's our old witch that gets powered every time, Lindy. Alright, this is good. I mean, obviously he still needs to roll pairs with like 90% of his team. Because this guy's the only guy with block. And if he rolls both down, I mean, he can take it, but it will end his turn. Okay, he did get the power, but it took him 3 guys to do it. So that's nice. Alright, this is fair enough. And then is he gonna block this with the ball carrier? Just to get a push away? Maybe into here, it's not a bad idea. Definitely want to push him here. Oh, you can't... oh, he re-rolled it and he got a pair. I mean, that's... Will he knock him off the field? Probably. Yeah. No. I want to, but I feel like I shouldn't. We're a very, very vulnerable team, and we should do okay in this game if we can just balance things out a little. That's twice now that he's rolled blocks he really shouldn't have rolled. I mean, he should have made this block, but he should have just pushed him here and been happy with that. And then the other one was the one dice he did earlier on. Ignoring the threat to the ball there. It's an interesting choice. Alright, so... I think we try and make this a 2 dice if we can. That's more like it. Okay, I'm sort of alright with that on the whole. I mean, we could try and run this guy through and get it, but I don't know how I feel about that. Oof, that was a rough block. Ironically, I think that would have been 2-2, which would have got us to... would have got us to the ball. And then 6-2. Pick up. Dodge. Yeah, we'd have been fine if we'd just run through. Assuming block dice are the same as dice. Can move the witch off the ball here. Could try and surf her, actually. That's... might be awkward. No, I think he could. Oh, if he had left that hole open, he could have come through here and surfed the witch. Which would have been kind of beautiful in its own way. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing sort of like arguably too sensibly. Like maybe we should have just run through and grabbed the ball there. I suppose if we had, it would have been like pretty much score time. It's going to be able to make this relative... well, not that safe, of course, because he's put it next to this guy, but sort of semi-safe. I mean, this is probably only going to be a 1 dice potential, if anything. Could continue to here if he wants to make this block. So in theory, we could stand this up, bring this switch round, and then come in like 3+2+ here. But if he brings this guy up here, that kind of blocks that off. That works as well, unless it doesn't work, of course. It does. Bring this guy in down here. That'd be pretty nice. This block next. Blocks are going alright for him, honestly. I'm a bit sad about this, but... Hey, Cryo, how's it going? Okay, so we do this. This. It's going, yeah. Another 2 dice if we can dodge. We can't dodge. Can we avoid the 1 in 36? We can. Successful. Follow. Ah, we almost got it. You been playing a lot recently? Or a bit even? Good choice of first block there. Using the block first. Are we going to block this guy out? We'll see. More tabletops. Haven't touched Blood Bowl 2 since Blood Bowl 3 came out. Tabletop League starts on Sunday. Okay, nice. Very nice. Tabletop Simulator. Not doing the fumbles? Honestly, he could probably chain something here. 1, 2, 3. This guy comes here. You could chain. Might be able to chain it so that you could then, surf somebody. That's a pity because that was going to be my outlet. Don't really have an outlet now. How many guys have we got off the field? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Playing other games. Okay. I mean, sometimes that's good. Claw hit on the Blitzer. Didn't really need Claw, arguably. Gonna blitz the witch. Okay. I mean, this is a nice chain, isn't it? I didn't even see... Oh, boy. These blocks have been painfully good. Okay, now I'm gonna break that time is nice. And a good pickup. Hey, hey, hey. That's probably for the best. Could, oh, can we actually? Not really. I was gonna say we could do a jump up block onto here if we could put an assist in here, but our team is a bit broken right now. So I think we're just looking at a 1 dice here. Very nice. I did not really think about where I wanted this to go. I guess here? Oof, that is not an easy pickup. Nice. I gotta try and get this guy involved. Oh, very nice. Okay, that was a good sequence of one dices there. Not armor breaking him, which could be a problem, but, you know, outside of that. This is his drive. He's not super experienced, I would say, but he's been, you know, he hasn't rolled a bad block yet. And he's been getting some removals. So it's been hard to sort of break the ball free. I mean, we've had it on the ground a few times, but he's been able to just come and pick it right back up. And he's armor broken us fairly consistently. Oh, that's risky. Okay, he has failed to pick up, which is exciting. Oof. The ball just won't drop into a nice place for us. I guess we could theoretically get to... It's a tackle zone over here as well, though. Maybe we bobble somebody onto the ball with a blitz here. I honestly think that might be the best, because I don't really want to use these guys. Guess this guy? Bubble this way. Okay, okay, that's in one tackle zone. I mean, he could come around here, but then he gets in the way of picking it up. Might get fireballed here. I'd spread out more if I could. So yeah, the bubble worked. The bubble and Agi 5. I wonder where he's going to blitz. He's not moving people before he does stuff, so if he has like an early bad turn thing happen, it's going to be huge, because we can probably get the ball over here or something. I suppose in fairness our blocks have been pretty good as well. But we haven't really armor broken. Which is a downside. Okay, okay. I can see the value in that. It's definitely awkward. Oh, he doesn't have a scoring threat here. Okay, that does help. So if I came through here... What's the best way to do this? I mean, really, I'd like to make this hit. And then blitz this guy. But that's obviously quite risky. Especially with Frenzy. Ooh, could I do a 1 dice there? Yeah. Yeah, I could do. But where to? I mean... There's a long route up there. Kind of like the 1 dice here. Because then I can come up blitz through here. Maybe pass to this guy. Oh, just like pass over here. Yeah, could do that. I'm a bit scared, if I'm being honest. Okay. Catch that one. Well, that's unfortunate. Should we have just kept it? I don't think we could have kept it. Kept it on him in a safe way. I mean, we could still theoretically score if we get lucky. But... Yeah, exactly. I'd like to get rid of... I'd like to have got rid of the wizard. But, you know. But the fact that he doesn't have a scoring threat made that all a lot less scary. Oh. He just 1 dice that? Oh, got away with it. I mean, got away with, you know. And of course got the injury. Yeah, we'll Apo that one because we need him. Now the rest of our team will die, now that we've done the tactical Apo. Including immediately the agility 5. Okay, he didn't die. That's good. Did get stunned though, which is going to make this awkward. Hey, Druchii, how's it going? Thanks. Yeah, it's been if you sort of look at the teams we've played, they've all had a bit of a rubbish time in some ways. Okay, that's his turnover. And what's crazy, I feel like it's been against the players that you would hope to do better against as well, if that makes any sense. So it's games where I actually feel like I got a pretty good chance here. Let's see if we can turn that around with a bit of outrageous luck here. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Because I think on the whole, the cautious playstyle probably is the way to go, but sometimes I'm left wondering. KO, stay out. Okay, we might be best just trying to go for this fast and then relying on being able to turn him over, because I don't think, like, hiding at the back of our own zone and then going forwards late is sensible with the wizard. He's left a big hole through here. If we can get a good kick here, famous last words, then I think we go for this. It's not going to work for a team that can hear it with you on average. Oh, you know what we should do? We should do the slight change of plans. What we'll do is we'll try and surf this guy, and we'll try and set up here with a bit of a line, and then we will try and do the reverse. That's what we're going to go for. So we need to set up a little bit more sensibly. You don't want to be on the front. So we can get this guy here, this guy here, surf, come back to sort of somewhat here, see how we go. Yeah, that's going to be the plan. I know. Okay, quick snap is making me wish I was going with my original plan there. Frenzy will roll pairs, yeah. Oh, I can just move off here altogether, can't I? Hey, look at that. I mean, I could almost come up through here and actually be pretty good. The wizard makes it quite scary, though. Can you get around there? Not quite. Could you, if that guy wasn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So let's push this guy. Let's push this guy through as a tempter, and also as an outlet for us. We'll have the agility 5 next to him just as a safety barrier. Alright, let's do this thing. Yeah, both pairs would have been really nice, as it turns out. I can't reroll that. I can't reroll when we've only got 2 rerolls. So let's see how he defends this. I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to use the wizard. Yeah. We just got to hang in there, right? This is a game that we should win. I know, it's been a bit sad. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll take that. Yeah. I think I might have had one or two where I've had to re-roll it to make it happen. I actually got really hopeful when we were playing this team that maybe some serfs would be on, but the only thing that has been serf so far was our guy, ironically. But yeah, I think in this game, if we can find a way to score, we do. If it's not outrageous. I think that's going to be a little trickier now with this whole situation happening, but yeah. If she had knocked herself out, she could just do it again next turn, but you know. Okay, I really want this guy to come in over here now. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Okay, left him now. I mean, still the reverse feels like the sensible play here. So you could get to here. Hey, Shredmeister, how's it going? Are we winning? Are we winning? That's quite the philosophical question. Okay, now for the scary bit. Don't you want this? Okay, thank you. Oh no, it's this one guy with block. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Okay. I mean, is the ball safe? No. Is now a good time for wizard? Yes. Because you wizard, and then assuming we drop the ball, you blitz this guy, and you get half your team in here. I guess you can also just blitz this, right? I don't know what this is about. I guess he just wants to roll GFIs, but he had it. Yeah, we probably should have re-rolled that. But what we're doing is we're sneakily making him use his rerolls. Nice. Okay, we needed that little bit of yeah, I think I would have rerolled that as well. Like looking at it now. Or what we should have done is just had this guy come down here. That would have been sensible as well, because we had a screen. So this guy shouldn't have been where he was without... If I wasn't prepared to reroll the dodge, this guy should have been like 2 squares back. But also, yes, I would have wizarded there. Sweet. Okay. Now we're talking. Alright, how do we get out of this pickle? Don't really want to dodge stuff that doesn't need to dodge, but I can't get any assists in here. So, well, the only way I could get an assist in is here. Might be worth it. We need to get players back involved. Okay, if we want to look on the bright side, that was good that we made that dodge. Didn't use a reroll. Maybe he's forgotten he's got a wizard. That was the dodge that we want. If we were going to fail a dodge, that was the one we wanted to fail. Okay. Alright. Bad news, the ball is out, and our agility guy is stunned. Good news, no rerolls. And it didn't fall in a great place for him. He can clear this. Is he really gonna dodge off there to go grab that? Okay, end of turn. That's nice. I mean, apart from the witch... Witch is fine. He's done himself! Okay, some good stuff happened there. Alright, we might be able to recover this in some semblance of a drive if we can pick up the ball. Which, really, we should be able to. So I think what we have to try and do here, and it's controversial, is grab the ball, run up through here, and re-centralize here. Yeah, totally easy. So, let's see, if I do that, I can come through there. So you can totally be... Actually, you just come to here. We're going to try and pick up the ball first, because... Well, actually, no. No. Let's move a couple... Okay, that's about what we can do. Picked up the ball. I know this is a bit scary. Having just failed a 2+ dodge, but... I can't even make blitzes here. I want to make blitzes somewhere, but I just can't. I guess I could do this. Which frees up this guy to come here. Hey, look at that. Like handoff from which this is... What, handoff, Don't work for me at all, but you just go around wrecking face. I mean... It might feel like it, but it doesn't necessarily always feel like I'm wrecking face. But yeah, I mean, this is going okay so far. I think he's forgotten the wizard. Because there's been a couple times he definitely should have used it. He's obviously, like, very inexperienced as well, so, I mean, that's a big... Oh, like I could have handed off to him and run away. Yeah, that was an option. Because he didn't do anything, did he? Yeah, I don't hate that. I was so obsessed with screening it and just trying to get it slightly safe that I didn't even think about handing off. But I could have at that point. Maybe at that point I could have also got some protection over there. Or gone and blitzed this guy so that he didn't have anybody close, but I'm not sure. But that's a fair point. Yeah, I think they'd have whizzed. I know this is silly to say as well, but I feel like I don't play quite as loosely against better coaches as well. There's something about playing against somebody that you know... Well, I suppose it's the other thing of like, I struggle to play against people that don't play normally, because you never know what's coming and it makes you doubt everything. And sometimes even when you do kind of the right thing, it doesn't work. If that all makes sense. That probably just sounds like excuses, but what can I say? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring this guy here. Probably going to blitz this. And then run this guy up. I think the witch has to move first. Because I can't blitz her free, so we'll just try and get her out of range of everybody. Okay. Scary bit done. I actually think we do this next. I wonder if we could stall this. It's going to be... Probably not. Actually, maybe we make this block. He holds up 2 guys. Hey, we've got an armor break. Yeah, if I can get the witch touchdown, I would be very happy. And then if we can get this, we're looking pretty nice. I think this guy's just going to stand up. I'd like to have got him over here, but I don't think he can. Question is, do we need to reroll this? I don't think we should. It does keep you on your toes. Yeah, you just never know what's coming. And sometimes you're like, well, obviously he's not going to like dodge through 3 of my players to make that blitz. And then they dodge through 3 of your players to make the blitz. And it works. And everything is a disaster, so... And then I think that also, that just makes me sort of play where, like, I don't know. You also get like a certain comfort level of like, I can just go surf that guy. And then, of course, everything goes wrong. No. Yeah, exactly. That is one of the problems. See, I don't think this should be a priority down here. I don't mind setting it up, but like, there is more important things to be worrying about. You gotta pressure me into scoring here. Oh no. What? What? Okay, yeah, I mean, that's a good example of them being a slightly inexperienced coach there. I don't know what's going on. Is he going to send that guy up the field? He's not sending that guy up the field. Ah, now the temptation to stall becomes greater. So, could do this, blitz with this guy, and sit up here. Yeah, I want to stall it out. I mean, the other thing is we could just run into the corner, right? But it's going to take a few dodges. Does that mean good game? I'm not sure. I don't know if I can stall this out. I feel like I need to stall at least another turn. You can actually reach me. Okay, so I need to be at least here. I think this guy's just going to get up. Have I left anybody? No, just this guy. Okay. Yeah. 2 turns is fine. 3 turns is too many. Oh, that's our second double one, I think. I don't... Yeah, I think it was probably the right thing to do. Especially seeing as he doesn't care about the ball anymore. I mean, that was probably a GFI to get the 2 dice, but it was a 2 dice with block. It's like the absolute best chance you can get with this team. I'm so confused. Yeah, that's true. In retrospect, it was the perfect move. I mean, if he doesn't move anybody else up the field here, I can actually stall this to turn 16. Although I probably shouldn't because of the wizard. He might remember the wizard. You can't, as well as this has gone, in its own weird way, you can't assume that somebody's going to forget the wizard. Okay, now I really feel like I could stall though. Putting an assist here. Yeah. Okay, well we should still do this because this is no guarantee. We should mark these guys up. Because I'm going to have to... I think making the blitz to the witch is... actually, I think I should just dodge off. Even so, we should mark these guys up. Because, like, with the built-in reroll, it's a 1 in 36 versus a 1 in 9. And obviously the 1 in 9 does get a bit better, but... And I should dodge this way first, in case it... Okay, it doesn't. I could have stalled that out again, I think. But he could remember the wizard, and that would be devastating, so... Or it could be devastating. We could just go pick it up again, but I think he had enough guys that maybe he... I mean, you know, what'll happen is he'll wizard it, it'll drop into 2 of our tackle zones, so just run somebody and grab it, run it here, throw it to one of his guys, his guy runs down here, and suddenly we're losing 1-0 for no reason. So I think this is the more sensible option. We spread our team a little bit here to make it not quite so easy to turn the corner for him. And then we see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, who knows what madness he's going to do, honestly. And I don't mean that in a mean way, I just mean it in a... You know, you're more willing to try the oh no. Okay. Alright, we're back to being a bit more scary. But we'll see what he does. You guys missed it, but the first thing he did in the game was pile on a KO into a stun, so... There is definitely a high level of inexperience here. Hey, I'll take some no long-term effects. Yeah, I wondered about moving the witches out. I mean, maybe he'll just 1 in 9 this, and we can just go grab the ball. Throw it behind him. Fella's worried that just leveled. Who leveled this guy? Oh, nice. What skill do you predict he's going to get? I think it's a very difficult prediction, personally. Oh, he hasn't blitzed. Has he blitzed? He hasn't blitzed yet, but he didn't blitz there either. Which is interesting. I thought that might have been a nice blitz there. Jump up, that's what he... I mean, in fairness, if he ends up getting pile on, that looks good. Hey, Sighton Rick, how's it going? Yeah, it felt very... I wasn't sure if it was just my connection, but it felt very jumpy. Okay, he's going to blitz this guy that's not really involved. Oh, maybe he's going to push him through as a through a scoring threat. Oh, he is as well. So I think we screen off this side and, like, try and hit that side effectively. Honestly, he should probably just get up. Very nice. I mean, a stun is good. Alright, honestly, that was a good turn. I mean, in terms of rolls. The streams just do exactly the same. Oddly Blood Bowl 3 seems completely fine. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's very odd that it's being a struggle. Alright, so we need to keep our eye out for scoring threats. And... I mean, in fairness, he could just blitz this and, like, throw a few guys around. He's made that harder now, in fairness. Okay, no, he's kind of going for it. Oh, perfect result. That's why we put the Witch there instead of a, blitzer. So he's not getting through this way unless we see some serious dodging. So he's going to sort of turn his gaze back over the other way. I guess we need to bear in mind the wizard as well. Okay, I like seeing this. Because I think he needed to move the ball over here. Nobody over here is a problem. So we can concentrate our efforts on whatever happens over here. And if this guy's making a block, we've only got one scoring threat. Alright, this makes me happy. Yeah. Oh. Is he? I think he's still in range. He is still in range. Okay. So we need to bear that in mind. And I guess what we're going to do... I think the sensible thing to do is... Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. We've got to respect it. Part of me wants to... I guess we could drop a foul on it. But I don't want to go in too hard in the sense that if we surround him and foul him, and then he drops a wizard, That's going to be a lot of pain. We can close off the sideline a bit. That's probably sensible. Close off this one too. What can you do that's useful? Let's see. Put 3 elf wall in front of the prone player. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to bring people over now. We'll try and put like a secondary wall in here to make it kind of awkward. Oh dear. It's still technically possible. Oh, don't you hate when it's possible? So he could wizard this guy, dodge out to here, come around here and throw. Okay, I think he wizarded the wrong person. That would have been a... Well, you know what? Actually, unless he removes him, he's still a problem, right? Oh, he's given us a chance for an incept. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Although then maybe he does drop the wizard on the off chance, you know, and there's more encouragement to drop like a fireball there in case you can totally remove one, I suppose. But you're probably right. Now, could he not have just blitzed out? I mean, I know the blitz would be bad, but I suppose when you say it's impossible, he could blitz and then dodge to get down there, right? I think we've done okay with our money since the first game. That is nice as well. I don't think we got much SPP out of that. We really didn't. We didn't do many armor breaks. We did 6, but none of them turned into anything. He did 15... 4 of which turned into something. So yeah, that's that. I feel like that was kind of an escape for how poorly some of it went, but I guess sometimes that's what you're doing, right? Red Dyson takes 1 movement for blitz, so yeah, for sure. He would need at least pushes and then probably like a 4 or 5 plus into 4-3, that kind of thing. Yeah. It was like I mean, it was an easy game, but maybe the early armor breaks made it a bit scarier than I'd have liked, but I mean, definitely a good one. I don't think did we level anybody up? Nope. I guess you got to get SPP for that. But you know, we've got this guy's close to a level. Both our witches are close to levels now. I think what we could do with, and what you never get, is a game where you get to kind of pick where you put your SPP. You get a few like vanity passes and touchdowns, because the other player is so out of it. But people just concede so fast, you never get to do that. Yeah, I think that's a good assessment. It was troubling dice, but we sort of escaped the difficult bits because yeah, he was doing the most wacky stuff. I mean, arguably even when we made mistakes, I could have got it back. Because I don't think he was positioning all that well. But yeah. So that's nice. That puts us back to 3-1-1. That would have been a real unfortunate draw there. So we're kind of back on course. Need a SPP game. But yeah, I'm gonna it's dinner time here, so I am gonna disappear, and I think my wife's got back from work, so gonna go say hello. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and witnessing that madness. Hopefully that person keeps playing and you know, gets used to the game a little better. And I will be back soon, maybe tomorrow, who knows. But yeah, have a good evening. Thanks for hanging out, and see you all soon. Bye bye for now.